So yeah, in that bowl there's like the main oil, the essential oils. There's crystals in there as well that have different meanings. So that's like the divine sort of world, or like inner world, as like some people call it. In the outer bowl, like the outer world, there's water and runes. Um, so the two together is we're mixing water and oil, but we're not mixing it. So it's there, but it's never like connecting kind of thing. It's never like mixing, but it's working in partnership. The water is keeping the lamps afloat, and the lamps are emitting like a flame. So it's all working in like in a kind of harmony. Um, when you light the lamps, like the wicks inside, you should make sure that the wicks are pointing upwards as much as possible, to gain knowledge that would take us to greater values and morals. But to be honest with you, it's not actually easy to keep them upright. So I mean, most of them are, but like one or two of them have fallen over slightly. But you can't then lift it because, well, one, you're contaminating the oil, and two, you're going to burn yourself. So, but they're still emitting light, and the flames are pointing upwards. What else can I say? Oh, some pagans have like started the custom of bringing divine lamps into their rituals, because this way we can infuse our own energies into the lamps, which we just don't get to do with candles unless we like make the candles ourselves. We still like anoint candles and we infuse them with our energies and such, but lighting and like making like the lamps themselves, we're infusing more energy into them. If we're doing like a healing one, then we're infusing the oil with essential oils. We're colouring the oil, or we're putting crystals and such. We're like more infusing the lamps with like our energies. So it gives us, well, I believe it gives us like a greater connection to the divine. The with like the divine like source there, I know a lot of people have started to use like putting herbs in and actually creating a spell out of like the divine, and they say that it gives them gives the spell a bigger boost, which I can see the point in that. But for me, lighting the divine light lamp, it means just that. I'm bringing in like the divine source into the home more. So I don't do these like kinds of things for spells. I do them for healing and to banish negativity and things like that. But each one to their own. When you make your own divine lamps, then you're making them for your own personal reason, aren't you? So yeah, however you want to use that. What else can I say? Sorry, I'm just going to sit up a little bit. As well, with doing the like the divine lamp, We don't have to do it for healing or anything. We can just do, you know, the bowl inside and place like a few crystals and then put the wicks in, and it will help us like banish like bad thoughts or stresses, and we'll just like calm ourselves down. So that's, you know, that's another reason or a good start to like having these divine lamps. Um, what else is there? I'm not sure if I've already like told you, but the oil inside is just olive oil. There's, you know, no magical oils. It's not paraffin or anything. It's just olive oil. And when I had this burning last night, um, the little cotton wool balls, the wicks, lasted longer than my 6-hour tea lights. So I think I'm going to make like myself a few little bowls out of something like this, maybe out of clay, and from now on only actually use lamps because they burn for longer. They're warmer as well. I mean, there was much more heat coming off of this lamp than there would be if I had 6 or 7 tea lights or like 5 church candles burning. So yeah, inside there is olive oil. Over the last few days I've been trying different types of oils to see which ones burn better, which ones won't burn. Maya make a suggestion and not use vegetable oil, that it just makes the house stink. So that wasn't a good one. What are these ones? Oh, I tried like peach oil. That didn't burn very well, and it didn't burn for very long either. I think it burnt for about 20 minutes. I used almond oil as well, which it brought off a nice smell, but it only lasted for 10 minutes, so won't be using that. Oh, I also tried grapeseed oil as well, just normal grapeseed oil, just because I was almost at my wit's end, and I was thinking, well, none of these oils are lasting very long, so I tried that, and again, it didn't burn very long, and the smoke was black. I mean, real, not, you know, huge amounts of smoke. It weren't anything like that. It was just like a small sort of like river of smoke that went upwards, and it was like really black. So I thought, well, that's not going to be so good then, because my ceilings above my altar would just all turn black then, wouldn't they? But when I was sitting and I was watching it burn, I like started like waving my fingers over it, as you do, and when I took my hand like around, it was like from fingers like down to the palm, it was completely that horrible yicky like black. So I picked up like a white piece of paper and like held it above for like a few seconds, and then when I brought it back, there were like smoke stains. The only way I can explain it was almost like looking into a teacup. You know when you make a proper cup of tea, and you at the bottom you're left with all the tea leaves, and you know you got your little symbols, and then you do your definition from that. That's what it was like on the white sheet of paper. There were little symbols, and the whole, where all the blackness was and where it was meeting the white of the paper, it was pretty awesome actually. Lots of symbols to work out, and but the picture itself, I'm really disappointed that I didn't put it up, because I left it on the side and then it's been thrown away. So I'm not sure exactly what's happened to it, because it was actually really cool. It was like spirits in the smoke. So when I do like tarot card reading or or anything like that, I might actually burn one of these wicks with grapeseed oil and see if I can do some divination like from it.